this is one of the best Islamic country. I would tell you because, but in terms of treatment, I have a mixed feeling because we know the stereotype. I think they are very peaceful people. Malays are very peaceful. I have never seen Malays fighting. I've been here for 6 years. Like the ASEAN countries, this is like they are very quiet people. It takes time to assimilate, but mostly they prefer their own circle. My name is Muhammad Yahya Jallo. I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and I've been here for 6 years. I did my master's here, also did my PhD here. Yeah.
If you had a chance to tell more about your country, your people, culture, what are the most important things that you are going to tell?
Okay, basically, Sierra Leone is one of the oldest country that received colonization in Africa, in West Africa, to be precise. It's a very small country in the west coast of West Africa. We are in the Atlantic Ocean. We are bordered with Guinea and Liberia, and we speak English as an official language. And also, we have about 78% Muslims as of 2021 consensus or census. And we are multicultural, multi ethnicity country where we have about 16 ethnicities, and the majority is normally are five. We have the Mende, the Limba, the Temne, the Fula, and we are very peaceful people. And we are known for diamonds. We have one of the largest diamonds in the world. Yeah.
Well, okay, if people want to know like the differences and the similarities between culture there in your country and here in Malaysia, what are you going to say about that?
In terms of culture-wise, I don't think we have any similarities because, like back home, we are only Africans living together. We have been living together for more than centuries. Like unlike here, we have the Chinese, the Indians, and the Malay, like totally different people living together, coexisting peacefully. Back home, we are the same people, even though we have a different tribes living together. But in terms of culture-wise, um, um, we are not the same. There's a very huge differences between here and there. For example, like here, people are more careful, people are more conscious, especially towards foreigners. Back home is the opposite. Immediately you enter the country, like you feel like you are part of them. Here, it doesn't mean that like you are not part of them, but they're just conscious and cautious because of course, when a country is developing, people become more aware of what is happening around. Yeah, this is one. And secondly, there we are majority Muslims, like 78%. And here you realize that in terms of religion, the Malay is the only predominant race with the Islamic background, and like the other, they have the Hindus and the Chinese over there, which are the Buddhists, and also they have Christians. There we only have Christianity and Islam, yeah. So we have about 15%, I can say, approximately Christians, and we have Muslims majority, and also we have about 3 to 5%. These people, we call them the ATR. These are the African traditional religion, because this was the first religion in Africa where our ancestors, they used to worship idols. So we still have a small percentage of these people there that still practice this. Yeah.
So, like you personally, can you tell about your experience here in Malaysia as someone from Sierra Leone? How people, like interacting with you? I mean, locals. And yeah.
So first of all, as you said earlier, how can we compare? Like Malaysia is more advanced in terms of development. You can see the infrastructure, the facilities. We have the MRT, all these things, like 24-hour electricity. The country is more clean, more secured than back home. This is one. So Malaysia is more advanced than any other African country. It's not only my country. This is one. Yeah. And here also, if you realize, people are always busy working. So this also is another factor where, because if you are always busy working, like you don't have much time for social mixing. Back home, people mostly are jobless, so they have more free time to spend around. You understand my point, right? So this also could be a factor why it's sometimes it's very difficult to assimilate because people are very tired. They are going to school, they are working. Back home, you got a point. Like almost 80% are jobless, so people have more free time and more free time to chill. So mixing here and there, yeah, yeah. But in terms of treatment, I have a mixed feeling because we know the stereotype, especially towards Africans. But I just want to tell everybody that in every society we have good and bad people, so we cannot just easily try to generalize that everybody is bad. You understand, right? Like you are from Sudan, I'm from Sierra Leone. Just because someone from Sierra Leone is bad, it doesn't mean that Sudanese are bad. We are all Africans, but we are different in culture, in perspective, and also our like how we grew up. So yeah, sometimes I face this shock. Like people are more careful about your color, about your race. But overall, individually, you can meet people who are, mashallah, who are very amazing. Especially when I go to the mosque, they see me praying, they say, Salaam alaikum, they greet you, they feel so happy, they ask you, are you a Muslim? Say, yeah, I'm a Muslim, mashallah. They start like, yeah, it takes time for them to know you, but once they know you, they become more comfortable with you. Yeah.
What is the most positive thing that you can tell about Malaysia and Malaysians as well? And if so, there is any, a bit negativity also about this country or even Malaysians, you can tell.
First of all, this is one of the best Islamic country. I would tell you because it gives you a balance of Islamic education as well as secular education. Like if you go to like most Muslim countries, let's say Arab country, because when we say Muslim, we talk about Arab countries. They are more strong in Islam. When it comes to secular education, they are a bit lagging behind. So sometimes I think Malaysia gives you that balance. It makes you to understand more about your secular as well as the Islamic education. And I have this balance when I came to Malaysia. It's something that I really appreciate. And it's very difficult to find it in any Muslim country where, if you look at their system, even though they have a secular system, which is the civil law, but they try to Islamize it, to remove all the non-Sharia element within the law, within their system, to ensure that it go in line with the Islam, which is very, very nice. And this is one. And secondly, I think they are very peaceful people. Malays are very peaceful. I have never seen Malays fighting. I've been here for 6 years. I've been like on campus. I've never heard a Malay shouting or yelling. Even in class, they are very shy people. So I think they're not that. Yeah, they are shy people, like introvert, most of them. On the other side, like we Africans, I believe we are very expressive. We say our mind. If you want to fight, we fight. It ends. But you understand, right? So there are, and in terms of friendly, I think we are all friendly in a different way. Yeah, in a different way. We are friendly on our own way. They are friendly in their own way. So there is no right or wrong, because if you go to Japan, you go to Korea, like the ASEAN countries, this is like they are very quiet people. It takes time to assimilate, but mostly they prefer their own circle. They prefer to go with their own people. You understand, right? Yeah, but this is how, as I tell you, people are friendly, but they are friendly in a different way. Yeah.
So yeah, lastly, uh, do you have any advice for Sierra Leone's nation if they want to come here as students or even like employees or as a tourist? Do you have anything to tell them so that they can consider before they move to Malaysia?
My advice to any countrymate, to go abroad and explore is nice. You can learn different culture. You will understand how the world works. You will understand that, oh, the world is bigger than your own country. The world is bigger than what you think. Because if you are always like stuck in one society, you might think the world revolves around that society. So if you have the means, like enough financial support, then you can come to study. But if you don't have, yeah, economically, it will be very difficult to come and study here, because to get job is very difficult. So this is one. And secondly, if you have a scholarship, you can come. It's a very nice country, like because their country is tropical, the weather, as compared to my country also, we have a tropical weather. So we have a similar weather. We too have a lot of rain as Malaysia. We too have a lot of, they have a lot of rain. Yeah, so I think, yeah, they can come. For me, as I tell you, it's one of the best Islamic countries in the world to live, because you can easily practice your Islam. The society, we call it, is Islamic friendly, where in every mall you go, you see surau. Yeah, in every place you go, you have halal food. You understand, right? So you can easily practice Islam. Yeah. So for me, as I tell you, yeah, and also you can understand about also the secular education, as I tell you. So you have this balance. We call champur in Bahasa Melayu. You have this balance. Yeah, yeah.
That's great. Thank you for sharing this wonderful information about your country. And we are so sad to come to the end of the interview because it was so interesting to have you actually. But this is the end. Hopefully we will meet again.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you. Yeah.